Seniors had an entire week dedicated to their final days at McCarthy. A highly anticipated fight will soon be underway, and a new royal has been crowned in these McCarthy halls. All this and more coming up on NBC News.
Buongiorno, io sono Professor Manello e voi sentite il telegiornale MBC.
Welcome back, Mavericks, to this week's episode of NBC News. I'm Chris Bodie.
And I'm Gabby Leon. Thanks for tuning in. This week we will be recapping all of the events that have taken place on campus recently. As many of you know, last week was Senior Week. It was filled with plenty of activities to celebrate the seniors. To start off, last Monday was senior night for the varsity men's volleyball team. The night was dedicated to raising money for cystic fibrosis. The 3 senior players were honored before the game, accompanied by their families.
On Wednesday evening, Mr. Maverick, a senior-exclusive talent competition, took place in our Student Center. The winner, Jake Velkin, won 2 free tickets to prom. The proceeds from the event go to the charity of the winner's choosing.
It's a real honor. Thank you for picking me.
Congrats, Jake.
The senior pep rally was held last Thursday. Throughout the afternoon, we saw lip-sync battles, SJ election speeches, and the dance team and color guard's last performances of the year. Seniors got a chance to have one last pep rally before graduating high school.
Now that Senior Week has come to a close, many of our Mavericks are getting ready to leave these halls. NBC News reporter Natalie Salas gives us a look into the final weeks of senior year here at McCarthy. Let's take a look.
In these halls of Archbishop McCarthy High School, students anxiously anticipate their senior year finally coming to an end. Between grad bash, prom, and graduation, the excitement is just overwhelming. Seniors are excitedly awaiting all the up-and-coming events that are set to happen during these last few weeks. To gather a senior's perspective, we have asked May Espinoza, a fellow senior, on how she feels about senior year coming to an end and that a chapter of her life is closing.
Well, I'm really excited to see what college brings for me, and I think that's a very exciting prospect, but at the same time it's sort of bittersweet because you're leaving home and you're leaving behind the friends you've made for the past 4 years, so it's definitely a mixed feeling. I'm leaving behind Miss Moss. I'll miss her a lot.
Many seniors feel the exact same way as May does. With this bittersweet ending of senior year approaching, many seniors are enjoying their last few weeks, laughing with friends, and roaming the halls reminiscing about years past, and what exactly does senior year mean to them? Which for some seniors, it was...
adventurous,
Stressful.
evolutionary,
Great.
Life-changing.
Fantastic.
Breezy.
Rewarding.
Senior year is a big step in someone's life, but as one can see, the McCarthy senior class is ready for their final chapter to come to an end, and for each of their new books to begin.
Thanks, Natalie. May 1st is just around the corner, which means that most seniors will be making their final college decisions. Arman Saudoui tells us more.
I'm back. I miss you guys. Just in case you guys didn't know me, I'm Arman Saudoui, your favorite news reporter. I'm a senior that comes around this time. I'm deciding for college. On Friday, May 1st, is decision day. Here's Ms. Branshaw regarding this day.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Brancho, your friendly college counselor. Friday is a very special day for our seniors, and I want to congratulate them on all our wonderful acceptances to colleges across the country. We're very excited and very proud of you. Friday, ladies and gentlemen, is National Decision Day. It is by this day that you must notify the colleges and me, your college counselor, of your final decision. Where are you going to go? Do you know where you're going?
Thanks, Armand, and good luck to you seniors. Now here's Zach Oliveri with the Mav Sports Zone.
Good morning, Mavericks, and welcome to Maverick Sports Zone. I'm Zach Oliveri, and here's what's going on in the world of Maverick sports. Last week, we held our third and final pep rally of the 2014-2015 school year, honoring our spring athletes. Another job well done by the Pep Rally Club in honoring our athletes who are currently in the midst of the final stretch of their regular seasons. And one of those teams is the Maverick baseball team, who start regional play tomorrow night as they travel to Palm Bay High School to take on the Pirates at 7 o'clock. We wish them all the best. Now we shift to the court as our men's volleyball team had their senior night last week. They beat the previously undefeated and 15th ranked in the country Wellington Wolverines 3-1. It was definitely the seniors' night as multiple seniors put their imprint on the game. Michael Moreras led the way with 14 points, 18 kills, 4 blocks, and 2 digs. David Meneglia had 12 kills and 7 blocks. Nick Cavone had 7 kills and 10 blocks. Christian Amortigui had 6 kills and 6 blocks. It was definitely a memorable night for our seniors. Now we step outside the world of Maverick sports and into the ring, as the biggest fight in North America will take place this weekend in where else but Viva Las Vegas at the MGM Grand, as you have the Battle of the Best, as this has been highly anticipated for 5 years. These two obviously don't need any introduction, the undefeated Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. These two boxers are arguably the two best fighters in the whole world. They'll put up their dukes at 9 p.m. on Saturday on HBO and Showtime pay-per-view. The price for the fight is a record $100 for high def. There are mixed opinions on who will win this fight that has been built up as the fight of the century, and we asked you who would come out on top.
I think Pacquiao's going to win because he's such a relentless fighter.
I think Pacquiao's going to win.
He's the underdog, and, you know, I was saying, oh, man, but he looks pretty good. But then again, Mayweather's undefeated and so on.
Pacquiao's going to win.
I'm kind of going with the crowd with Mayweather because that undefeated, but you never know. I'm saying Mayweather, but I could end up wrong.
What's your prediction for the fight then? Prediction? Yes, prediction.
It's an extremely tough call to side with either one of these two fighters, but I'm going to have to side with Manny Pacquiao, not because of any boxing knowledge, which only consists of what I've seen in the Rocky movies, but just because I just got a gut feeling. And this should be definitely what everyone can agree on, is that this fight is definitely going to be one for the record books. And that's all this week, Mavericks. I'm Zach Oliver. Enjoy the fight this weekend. Back to you.
Thanks, Zach. Coming up next is James Bell with Entertainment News.
Hey guys, I'm James Bell and welcome to Entertainment, where we trail the teal carpet. In the DC universe, the well-known hero Superman is hailed throughout the world. However, as people seem to praise him more and more, many believe that he is becoming a false god and in turn a threat to society. The attention has also gotten to Superman himself, instilling in him a god complex that he should be worshipped as a god. This alerted another well-known hero, Batman. Batman moves to confront Superman, and the greatest debate in nerd history is born. That's all we know for now, but Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice is definitely going to be a hit. Now it's time to throw it back to the 80s and 90s with news about Full House. For all of you out there that love or have loved Full House, there will be a full reboot on Netflix. The show will be called Fuller House and will feature DJ Tanner, a recently widowed pregnant veterinarian. Also featured in the show is DJ's younger sister, Stephanie, along with DJ's childhood best friend, Kimmy Gibbler. The two move in with DJ to help raise her mischievous children, along with a baby on the way. It has not been confirmed whether or not Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen will return to reprise their role of Michelle for the project.
Have mercy!
Speaking of houses, let's bring the news back to home. McCarthy's drama department recently debuted their onstage adaptation of the book Urinetown. Bonnie Lynch sets the stage for a behind-the-scenes look.
Many of you have probably seen Broadway productions and wonder, how does all this come together? Well, Mavericks, we have a production right under our noses, and I'm going to take you behind the scenes to see what happens during Urinetown the musical. P there or P square?
Archbishop McCarthy's Drama Club put on their annual spring musical last Thursday through Sunday. These drama students have been working tirelessly since December to perfect their show. Urinetown is a comedic musical about a town that is experiencing a drought. In turn, they have to pay to, you guessed it, pee.
The whole show is about, like, us, the poor people, going and being in a revolution against UGC, which is, like, the main headquarters of the whole town. So it's just us rebelling and defeating everyone, and I kill a lot of people.
The high school students put all of their energy into their last show on Sunday night to make it an unforgettable experience. It was definitely a musical to remember, seeing as half the audience was seen running to the restroom after curtain call.
Toes and walk and song, tell these people much too long.
The show also proved to be a hit among audience members.
Well, when I first heard You're in Town, I thought it was You're in Town, so I didn't really know what to expect when I first heard it, but the musical was really good afterwards, after I saw it, and I really liked it.
I'm Bonnie Lynch. Tune in next time.
Thanks, Bonnie, and thank you guys for watching. I'm James Bell, NBC News. Back to you guys.
Thanks, James. Just for a second, think of your favorite TV show. Now, imagine if that TV show was your life for a month. Here's Cody Croy with this week's Mav on the Mic.
Hi, my name is Cody Croy. This week, our Mav on the Mic crew asked you guys if you had the choice to be on any television show, what would it be and why? Well, if it were up to me, I'd be on The Walking Dead. If you had the choice to be in a TV show for a month, what would it be and why?
Breaking Bad, because I love money.
Friends, because they're friends.
I'd probably be on Impractical Jokers, because that show's really funny.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians, because Kim K is hot.
I'd be on The Walking Dead so I could kill walkers.
I don't know about that one, huh?
I would probably like to be in that show, Cristela.
I think it would have to be Star Trek, because it was one of the best shows that I saw as a kid, and I think I'd want to be Spock's assistant.
SpongeBob, because it's awesome. SpongeBob's the best show ever, and if you don't like it, then I'm sorry. You're just not living the life.
Most likely Psylark Tonight, because I love Dave Franco and I want to have his babies.
If you had the choice to be on any television show, what would it be and why?
I don't want to be in a television show.
That show where they go out naked and try to survive.
Dexter, because I think it's interesting the minds of sociopaths and how they function.
My darling, I can't get enough of your love, babe.
Thanks, Cody. And thank you, Mavericks, for tuning in to NBC News. I'm Chris Bodie.
And I'm Gabby Leon. Thanks for watching NBC News. Have a great day and a fantastic rest of the week.